music, sadly. And here we are. We are in control. Let's start a new game. All right. So yes. Control. This is a spooky game. Thought we'd play it. Started it before. Never beat it. So we're going to start a new game. It's basically just an SCP
This is
sim.
gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
And here we are. Federal Bureau
Anyone
of Control. So yeah, if you've ever heard of the SCP Foundation, or know of that archive of fictional work on the internet, this game is pretty much a video game version of that. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I remember enjoying what I played when I did play this. I just was in a rush because we were trying to do an episode on it, and just never got around to finishing it, sadly.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Okay. This might be a long playthrough, because I'm going to try to read the collectibles and stuff. So, the Bureau expenditures, major. This is the expenditure summary, executive sector Q2. Major spending, staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor spending, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For a cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Correspondence. We have an FBC little memo here. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. So there are a lot of things to pick up. I want to read them, so the stream will force me to read all of the lore, which I'm excited for. But like I was saying,
Federal
it could
Bureau
make
of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
could make the playthrough considerably longer. Not sure if I'm supposed to be going over here yet. I got a bathroom over here. Gotta explore the bathroom, see what's in the potties. Nothing. Okay. Alright, I guess we do go over here now. Got that Pliny song stuck in my head. Oh, it's such a jam. Alright, we'll go in here. Any collectibles around? We got over here. Security order. Oh, this is a lot of redacted information here. So we got the FBC. Attention all redacted. Big redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Oh, we got a clam pearl. That kind of scared me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Clam pearl in the chat. Let's whoa, Nelly. Let's see if we
Who's that Pokemon?
Of course Showboys doesn't have it. Okay. We'll throw a ball over here. You know? Alright. I just came from there. Coming around here. Did I not get in there? Oh, I hear the janitor. I like the janitor. Not what I meant. What do we got here now? FBC, we got the R4 reports reminder. Good luck on those catches. You got about 30 seconds left to throw. So, hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request your R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filling out an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75(2) of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland. Aw, so sad. As needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Hello?
Hello? What do we got here? What do we got here? Nothing. Bunch of nothing. Hello, janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job.
janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Love the janitor.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done
What's
enough
up,
night
Jeff?
shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
He,
Think about it.
Kind of looks like
No
Gary
face.
Oldman to me.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
There you go. She agrees with you, Jeff. I like him. I like... What did she call him? Ati? Is that his name? Oh, no poops. He's been cleaning. Alright, he cleaned the toilets. Good job. No poops. Yeah, you always go past the objective, guys. Come on. Wait. Wait, hold on. Hold your horses. I already came up here. Okay. Interesting.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Jeff, have you heard of the SCP Foundation? I feel like you would really like it. Hey, give it a Google. It's an online work of fiction, a mass compilation of horror stories, short horror stories written by who knows how many people. It's massive, and the stories are phenomenal. This game is kind of like
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I'll continue when she stops talking. The FBC, Federal Bureau of Control, that I'm in right now is kind of like
We're starting from the top.
the Foundation. That'll make sense as you familiarize yourself with the Foundation and we unravel the story of this game. So, reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material while pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies or sorry. Case file? No. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Don't tell me how to live my life. Internal lockdown in effect. That's no good. Never good. I was watching Chad stream Ghostwire Tokyo, and some of that game made me think of this game. I was like, yeah, we gotta, yeah, bio. I was like, you know what? I want to play Control. And since the stream poll ended in a tie, I don't feel bad about doing it. Okay, Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. BioCiv has played this game. I think he liked it. Uh-oh. You hate to hear it.
Shit.
Oh, the
Shit.
director. Okay.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon?
World's
Really?
worst map. Maybe not that bad, but it's up there. Oh, you hate to see it, guys. You hate to see it. See, Bio loved it.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
I love the board. It's so cool.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Bubblegum, Polaroid. None. Or all. None of the above. Seriously, like, reading the dialogue from the board is awesome. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna punch fools.
The same gun.
Control the gun. House. The gun is so cool too. This game is just super cool.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Game that I think would be cool to see a series show would be awesome. Oh, poop. Oh, poop nuggets. Destroy the copies, targets. Alright, let's go. So the gun auto regenerates the ammo, which is pretty cool. These little glowing things are health, I believe. Yeah, health elements. There you go. Tutorial. In the books! We wield the gun. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
3 minutes for the next spawn.
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
What a brutal scene.
Things
Holy
have quieted
crap.
down outside. Is it safe to go?
Some brain matter on the wall. desk is in shambles. Uh-oh.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Oh, snap.
You can't let this happen.
I love the blend of like live action and just the animation. Great. Love it. Love it.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was. Horror. Get the fuck away!
Go proceed further into the bureau. I forgot I gotta push up. Okay, we can't go into there. Yay! What's up, Joe? Glad you could join us for the murder. Oh, we're playing some Control. I was inspired.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
I was inspired watching Chad play Ghostwire Tokyo.
Says the dead man.
Oh.
Okay.
Where is this? Oh, this goes behind me. Okay. Okay. Doing science things. Sorry, I had to regen here. We got a Voltorb in the chat. Hope work is going well for you, Joe. Glad you could come and hang out while you're working. Appreciate it. Hope you guys succeed in attempting to catch this Voltorb if you're throwing. Ooh, you watched the Mandela in the back rooms. Nice. What did you think? You like? I know the analog horror genre is kind of hit or miss with people. Either it's really gonna land and you're gonna love it, you're gonna love every second of it, eat it all up, or you're gonna watch the first video and be like, I don't get it, I don't understand why people like this, and you'll never watch another one. That's me.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So sad. Gotta check the toilets. Nothing. Nothing. You never know. You never know what's gonna be in the bathroom, guys. You never know. What we got here? Okay, we already got those. Executive meetings. Okay, so agenda for the next executive meeting. Rising costs of the AWE response. Update on the mold extraction efforts or eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. All right, service weapon. OOP1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. A poop monster. Nice. Let's see. Especially when the lab phone, which only rang 3 times last year, started ringing. It was the wrong number, but I didn't trust the lady on the other end of the line. Yeah, don't talk. You can't let it know your fears. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted, which I'm assuming is the control board director. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, and Varanastra. I've never heard of Varanastra. All weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.14 details. What do we got here? The Hiss Guard. Field research on the Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. In summary, the Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carried pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature into organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they're best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Look at that photograph. Wow. Zachariah Trench. So much is expected from the director. Wow. Sound like my 1-year-old. He just walks around all day. It's like, wow. Oh, yeah. I forgot how creepy this is with the people just floating. Sorry, guys. I like to explore. Already went to the bathroom, I think. Okay, so over here, and we went down there. Okay, time to head over here. What did you think of the back rooms, Joe? Okay, we got something over here. feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, got some dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Never want to forget that. Can you find your office? Remember to wash your hands. Just look at these people just floating. So creepy. So creepy. It's the M72 shelter. Marshall. AWE investigations for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. It wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out the fake AWEs from the real thing. If you need to rotate these field agents, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. AWEs, Altered World Events. We learned. All right. Oh, jeez. What are the assets again? Okay. Nothing to go in there. There's a little toilet. Okay.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I have to cleanse this room here. First, we have to explore. Got some urban legends to read. And some visitor evaluations. All right. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We're proud to serve the United States and our people, and we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you here, or are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this is a secure federal office they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Urban legends. Okay, urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event, or AWE. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau made anthology television program. What? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs, that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through two punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they're paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report. Yeah. Alright, let's cleanse this. About to get saucy up in here. This is one weird ad lib. That's a big guy. That's a big guy. Running out of bullets here. Yep. Okay. Not sure I hit really on any of those. So I just run up and punch him in the
Must
chest.
cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Go! Yeah, isn't the concept of alternates so interesting, Joe? The concept of Mandela is great.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Woohoo!
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
2 minutes for the
Should I lie?
next spawn.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Word travels fast.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
Hate the name.
It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted.
And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director. But how?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
Who's that Pokemon? Unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Good luck on those
Like,
binary
do you
throws.
know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
All right. Have a question. My stream seems to be a little choppy. And a bit like laggy-ish in Streamlabs and on Twitch, but my gameplay on the computer is fine. Anyone know how I can fix that? Anyone at all? Let's try to cleanse this guy. Try to cleanse. Jesse. Oh, come on now.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Drop frame rate on game options, perhaps. Like in the game itself? I had to do in Slime Rancher. Like Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher. Oh, I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what it means.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Oh, I thought she was in here. She tricked me. She did a tricky. Let's see. Let's go with unread. Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an uninfected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or they're cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Excuse me. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible for external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for a full report. Alright, where you be? No, I want to speak with the Pope. Here we go.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
Maybe it's too
I
much.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. Of
course he is. You hate to see it.
Or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
What?
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it.
Oh, snap.
Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
The dang hiss. Hate that name. The dumb name. Hotline. That chair looks comfy. Dude, I kind of want that chair.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Yo-ho! Bambutu! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. You want to know another dumb name? Redacted. Yes. I got some mods now. Can we... Let's mod it up, yo. What do we got? Reload speed. Energy gain from headshots. And then one we can't use. Oh, excuse me. I'm pretty bad at aim, so let's go with the reload speed. Enter the communications department. And yeah. The only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. Should we ask this lady any questions?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Origin of the hiss, the oldest house? Meh.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Meh.
Just let me know.
Let me try something else. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let's check this out. Okay. Yeesh. What's this do? Need to figure out. No, that's not. Synchronizing game's frame rates and monitors refresh rate. You want to try that? We'll try that. Yeah, looks like it fixed it. Alright, cool. See if that works. Let's get out of here. Alright, enter the communications department. I hate this map. This map is awful. It's really terrible. Probably gonna get lost a lot. Okay, we can't go in there. Can go in here. So let's do it. Oh, the jukebox. The jukebox hero. So dark in the corner. Can't go in there though. It's an interesting object of power. We go up in the elevator? I believe so. Psych, maybe not. Okay. Let's go over here, because that's where the goofy looking shiny stuff is.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Okay. Don't have clearance. It's quite unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Just gonna walk slowly, not attract any unwanted attention. Let's read this correspondence though. Week 83 report summary. We visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. We have a spawn coming in 10 seconds. Expenditures accommodation $831.29. Meals $714.84. We got a Venonat in the chat, guys. Got a big old Venny. We'll throw a ball. We'll see what's going on here.
Who's that Pokemon?
Got it on. Okay. Meals $714.84. Gasoline $295.12. Minibar with an asterisk $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Here's the asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. See how bad I am at headshots, guys. Good luck on your throws. So creepy sounding. I love it. Congratulations to me, because I'm awesome. Let's go cleanse this hallway. Psych! We're dying. We can't go in there.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Let's go get this energy up here, because that did some damage to us. You. Gotcha. Where's this other one? Where did this come from? Oh. Stuff to explore. Check out what's behind the hotline here. Oh, bathroom. Check the toilets. Oh, see, it's why you check the toilets, guys. Do some reading in here. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Remember, ACT. Always count your turds. Is that what that means? Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barriers will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Always check toilets. I thought I was onto something. I do like to ACYT, always count your turds, you know. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. Okay. See what's over here. The boys' potty. Oh, we got some loot. Who doesn't put loot in the bathroom? You know, that's what I always say. That's what I always say. Say it all the time. Loot in the bathroom. Duh. His life is in your hands. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take off his equipment outside the building. You know? I made that mistake once. Oh, I love the title cards. So awesome. Machine God. That sounds like an awesome metal band. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Interesting. Can I go over here? Yes, no. No, I cannot. Stuff. More stuff. It's so dark, I can't see back there. Singing fish. After we clear this, we're gonna read that for sure. Cliche. Nick Lachey. Yeah, that looks like a big one. Trench, dead letter approval. Ah, poop nuggets. We lost the elements of surprise. Got him. Okay. Up here. We'll go cleanse. Oh, just kidding. Thought we were done. Thought we were done. Joe, could you imagine doing this, but while riding on the back of Pokemon? I bet you could imagine it. Bet you could. Look at that cleansing. It's the communications department. Oh yeah.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Whoa. You stop it right now. You stop it right now, you silly goose. Can't go in there, don't have the clearance. Don't have the clearance. Go in the communications department.
We're on the right track.
There we go, baby. I don't like big puddles of blood. Do like going in the bathroom though. We're gonna go upstairs. Okay. Door's sealed shut. Ow, that sounded crunchy. Excuse me?
Object of power. Looks like the place has latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Need to cleanse this bad boy. Need a cleanser. See what's up here. Not sure what I'm gonna do to cleanse this guy. Let's run at it. Cleanse you. Come here. Oh, we will cleanse you. We did it. We're launching. Teach us to believe,
It's harder
Director.
to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are
Yes.
they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
1:30 for the next spawn, guys. Oh yeah. I'm gonna catch it. You better catch it, sir. Pokey soup. Joe? I have to ask you to use commands that exist, sir. Oh, I can't not aim. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop mute them, Director. The floppy disk is now bound delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane. Young Goose!
I got it.
Oh, jeez.
Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Who's that Pokemon?
Who is it, guys? It's Young Goose. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grab the trash can. Wow, that was really bad. Really bad. What do we got? A Young Goose. Good luck on your throw there, Joe. I hope you catch that guy. I hope you catch him. I do. Depends. I would eat Torchic soup. Probably be spicy. Got a shelter over here. Congratulations, Joe. Look at that. Alright, we got some lore to read. Multimedia floppy disk.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide.
Oh yeah, we already watched that. Okay, Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I will realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Would you just look at it? Yay, proud owner of a redacted. That's Jeff, that's immediately the first thing I thought of when he was like, just look at it. Would you just look at it? Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes from Penny by L. Sampson. So I usually don't read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was all right. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. Kind of like the hiss. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like a cheap like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. I would not eat cheap sushi, so probably whoever doesn't eat cheap sushi, I guess. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots signed me the F up. What kind of ruin the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You hate to see it. Singing Fish. This is a dead letter. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Case files. Floppy disk. Containment procedure must be contained in the cell with no other loose material. Description. Para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 1115 for more information. The object is currently bound to, Joe's favorite word, redacted, for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in, redacted, by agents, redacted, and redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Wish I could read. Last but not least, psych, we got two more. His step demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variants to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track, you guessed it, redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. And we got the Hiss Ranger. Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained, well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts equally formidable. Prior to the corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree. Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for full report. So many things to read, guys. Okay, so we went in there. The mail room is now open.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail room.
Well, we best get going then. We'll look over here first. We will be looking over here. Loots. Looty loots. Oh, where'd you come from? Still waiting to hear Joe's thoughts on the back rooms. I need to know if you liked the back rooms, Joe. And you should also, whenever you get bored, watch Local 58. That's a great one. Classic. We didn't talk about it last night because we talked about it in the first analog horror episode we did. That's probably my favorite analog horror entry. This cliche. Wonder if I can. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I just exploded that guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That was unintentional. I know no one's gonna see it that way, but I promise.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Oh,
This must
how
open the
convenient.
door.
Yeah, I was gonna try to see if I could, like, I don't know if it's any better, I guess, but if I could pull the floating people and throw them, you can't, and instead I accidentally exploded it. Okay. It's down here. Was it already down here? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, bathrooms. ACT, baby. Oh, it's dark in here. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Shoot 'em up. Alright, nothing. Before we go in there, I want to check out what's up top. More floaters. Whoa! Holy crap, that scared me. Oh, jeez. That really did scare me. Oh, wow. I kind of want to read this, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can spend time sitting there. What's over here?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29.
Let's listen to it in here.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings,
voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark.
What?
Stiflingly hot.
What?
Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners.
Holy cow.
What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange.
Bravo, Quincy.
Something you can't explain. Maybe your toaster is possessed.
How rude. Stuffle in the chat. It's very cute.
Who's that Pokemon?
Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Let's see if we got this bed. We don't have this guy. We're gonna throw an Ultra Ball. Trying to fill up that Pokédex. Backrooms is good. Enjoyed it more than Mandela. I think the fact that the analog horror focuses on real life and contorts it in a way that people can relate to. Yeah, I do like the Backrooms. Tis good. What's up here even further? Oh, we got in. Ooh, spooky. Marshall's lockdown distinctions. Bio, if you're here, remind me how to get through this junk. We've got a correspondence. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of these sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal, nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once. A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Ah, poop. I hate to see it. I missed. I ultra missed. Which makes me ultra sad. What's over here? Ooh, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Oh, we got a big old shotgun. Take that. There you are. Okay. Okay. Assess the situation. Oh. Okay, this dude is lighting me up. What did you think of the Mario trailer? I think Chris Pratt has the worst Mario voice I've ever heard in my life. I liked Bowser. I liked that whole scene with the penguins. They're like acting all tough and they're launching their snowballs and stuff, and yeah, it looks interesting. I'll probably watch it at some point. The animation looks gorgeous. Just don't know what to think of Mario's voice. I wonder if they could have gotten away with somehow having Mario stay the silent protagonist even in a movie. I don't know how that would be possible, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. Dad is very excited for it. He's gonna take his kids. Okay, I can do this fast travel. Uh-oh! Boss fight?
They can fly now.
Yep.
Great.
Okay, that's not right. Another additional mob coming. I just really love throwing stuff. Okay, that's easy. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. See, shielded something or other over there. Could use some help. Ouch! Oh jeez. Okay. We got a skadoodle over here. Okay. Get the health. Get the health. We did. Got the health. Oh jeez. Yikes. You little sissy. At first I thought the boss name said Toonami.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Alright, let's get these
Let's stay
health.
focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, Pratt just made it so bad. Hopefully they can ugly Sonic this. That would be nice. Would be nice. Except how you gonna do that? Just re-voice the entire movie? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. It was like... I mean, he just did like a bad Mario impression, and they're just like, yeah, sounds great. We'll stick with that. At that point, you just talk like Chris Pratt instead of talking like Chris Pratt doing a bad Mario impersonation. Okay, we're up top now. I have like the weird, like kind of hiccups. It's like not fully hiccups, but like, can I climb on that? Nope. Run the recording through a pasta maker. Oh, geez, I don't know what happened, guys. It's crazy. Looks like we're gonna have to redo it. Alright, what do we got here? Butt summary. Oh, yes, we're gonna read that. Alright. Got the butt summary.
Alberto
Got
Tomasi, head
Tomasi's
of
ID.
comms.
Alright. A spat of disappearances was traced to a home city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered the translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled on the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in Butte's home, or in the Butte home's closet, disappeared during this incident. Interesting. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Struchins, Rubens Nogaria, Arto Kolomaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, and Jocko Saarinen. Wow, I probably butchered the crap out of those. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Tomasi's ID. He was born, or no. He was issued his ID October 21st, 2016. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That's what he said. That's what he said.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Whoopsie. The hotline chamber.
The hotline can't be far now.
What is over here? Some loot. Energy gain from headshots. Got personal mods now. Launch energy cost reduction, health boost, energy boost, health recovery. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the traditional health boost first. Okay, we just listen to that. Yep. Whoa, hotline chamber. I love it when that I just love those title cards. They're so nice. So effective. Got the security log. All right. Just a bunch of we got trench, but we got Bill Everett, the custodian, sneaking in there every so often, and Carl Bishop, the custodian, sneaking in there. Maybe it's just a clean. Maybe it's a little more. Guess we'll find out.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
A wild sea dot has appeared.
Who's that Pokemon?
No.
Dude said,
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Can't go on any of those doors. Anything cool back here? No, ma'am. Nothing in the janitor closet.
Hello?
Okay.
Anyone here?
Anything changed down here? Yes, the door opened. There be nothing in here, though. The sign did say the law of three applies. And the next door opened. Aww, so sad. Okay. Try one more time. Okay, what do we got?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Key. With a black pyramid? No way. No way. Now what's in here is the light switch. We'll pick up the hotline. Directors can call the board long distance. Complete the astral plane challenge. Psh. This guy's always trying to tell me what to do. You don't know me. Probably helps if I don't fall off. Parkour. 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 We did it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Interesting.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Interesting. Uh-oh. Nosebleed.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
Speaking of. Info dump. The hotline OOP3-UE containment procedure object should be inaccessible for use except for to the director. Description: pure utility object is a 1960s era red bakelite phone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. No goodies. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background: the object spontaneously manifested in the director's office and placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Interesting. Yeah, we just watched
Ring,
this.
ring.
Did we also just watch this?
I can hear the hotline ringing
No, we
in my
didn't.
dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Interesting.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside, then endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Interesting. So the old house slash the bureau building, similar to the back rooms. Endless labyrinth.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
I already listened to that one. Ocean View Motel.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I find all the lore so far to be very fascinating, so I apologize, but I like reading this stuff and listening to these things, so that's what we're gonna do as they pop up. So
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau.
this sounds like something that Chad would listen to fall asleep. You wake up in a hospital bed. Kid Rock is your biological father. That is definitely a nightmare.
Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago.
Frickin' Darling.
The thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
I'm still excited for it. It's like a hesitant excitement. mean, I'm just excited for more Pokemon, but there's a few things that are a little concerning. Last one here, the directorship. Whoa. You are the director now. We expect independence dependence. You are authority chosen one. The Bureau game needs you. Indeed it does. Game's not gonna play itself. Alright, speaking
I
of,
need to
let's
get
play.
back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
The Butte Supplement. According to their testimony, the agents have been transported to the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened the door marked with the inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. Celio in the chat. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted. But initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 2.4.3 for more details. All right. Oops. We want to go up this away, and we're in the director's office. Are you is your excitement for Scarlet and Violet non-existent now, Joe? Bureau funding to all executive staff. I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house. So sad. We are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. I just can't, man. I get it. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. If you say so, boss. If you say so. Oh, wait, I'm the boss now. That's right. Can't go in there. Have we already gone in here? No, we have not. I'd rather play Pal World. When's that coming out? Before? After? Still a long way out? Coming soon? I can't do melee and stuff in here. Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural zeitgeist for the oldest house to recognize them. I'm just filling in the redacteds. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast paced for redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the old house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. Oh yeah. It's a bop. I think once we get to Emily, we might call it an evening. Oh, shifted bathroom complaint. It sounds pretty epic. Nothing in this room, huh? Interesting. Got some loot. Don't forget. Thank you. Because I probably would have, even though I was literally just thinking about it like 10 minutes ago. The raids shall commence. So make sure you stick around. Let's see what's over on this side. We can get in here. We got level 1 clearance now. Well, thank you. I'll take you that. I'll take that. Para-utility document. We'll get this loot over here. Is that something else? We'll come back here. Alright, alright. I like to explore all my rooms here. Nothing on the old whiteboards. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not like it's my fault the house shifted. You know? Don't wanna be in here. Alright, let's read these last few documents. We'll go talk to M. Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. That is a mouthful. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable as little as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 1115 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body, and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to file 8-54-1982 for full report. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I've worked my butt off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace crapper. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. I mean, you definitely don't want the nice bathroom to be the one that's disappearing. That is for sure. Yeah, dude, you always got to exercise that redacted as often as you can. Nope. Nope. There's the boardroom. There we go. A missing pooper.
Jesse,
Yep.
Did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
The executive
You made
pooper.
it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
First, I gotta read. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception is the fact that the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I've dismissed this theory. She's dishissed this theory. That was bad. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report. When I'm at work, I miss my home pooper. Yeah. Yeah, I used to like to poop at work. Save some money on toilet paper, you know? Get paid to poop.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests?
Don't do it, Jesse.
I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Nice. 30 minutes for the next spawn, guys. It's always the janitor. This game is so weird, I love it. Just look at all those floating people. So creepy. Ooh, we got ability points. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, have we froze? I can't find my mouse anywhere. Oh no. Okay, there's my mouse. Yeah, so seems like a good time to end the stream here since we kind of froze. We're gonna raid our pal and newest member of the stream team, Kumino, not Kumano. I think he's playing. Let's check. Where did my mouse go? Ah, come on. He's playing a Pokemon game. Okay, there's the mouse. Gale of something or other. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. Bambutu, thank you for... Oh, man. All right, let's try that again. Maybe, is it all one word? There we go. I'll wait to start the raid until this spawn happens. You guys make your catch throws. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Bambutu, thank you for the follow, of course. Jeff, Joe, thank you guys for hanging out, chatting. Bio, thank you. Civ, I'm excited to get back into this game and actually beat it and be thorough with it, because I like all the lore. It has a very big SCP vibe to it, which if you aren't sure if you have no idea what SCP is, Google SCP Foundation. It's really cool. It's really interesting. Oh, thanks, Joe. In the meantime, you can subscribe to our YouTube channels, Showboys Podcast and Showboys Gaming. Links are down below. Join our Discord. Go subscribe to go follow Ugly Kid Joe Cross. Go follow Dad the Captain. Go follow BioCiv. Do all that fun stuff. The raid timer is running low. So I gotta find my mouse. Where's my mouse? I can't find. There it is. Raid now. Bye. No. No. My mouse. My mouse. Come on now. Me game.